So just take a moment and gently settle yourself wherever you are, sitting or lying, and allow the body to soften wherever you are, inviting the muscles to loosen, to lengthen, to let go of the stresses and the tensions, the tightness of the day. And have your eyes open or closed as you prefer. And just settle into the experience. And perhaps start by checking in whether you've brought any intention for tonight's practice. Intention to relax, to let go, to unwind. And if there is, just note that intention and then just see if you can let it be. And accept tonight's experience, however it actually is. Free from the pressure of expectation, of intention. A sense of beginner's mind, just as best you can. And I'd like to invite you to start tonight's practice by focusing on the experience in the hands. The hands as an anchor for our awareness. What's the experience of the hands in this moment? Are they comfortable or tired? Perhaps aware of the experience in the palm of the hands or the back of the hands. What's the temperature? Noticing the experience of the knuckles and the digits. The feel of the fingers and the fingertips as they rest on whatever surface they're connected to. And perhaps the shape that your hands have settled into in this space. Seeing if you can be as aware of the sense of the hands as the space around the hands, the space between the fingers. Any space around the back of the hand or the palm, depending on which way they're lying. And if you find yourself distracted by thoughts, turn the attention to that thought and see what happens to the thought. And then gently begin again. Gently but firmly bringing awareness back to the experience of the hands. And being curious, inquisitive, and kindly with your attention. And perhaps gaining a sense of whether the experience in the left hand and the right hand are identical. How is the experience different? And inviting an awareness of the inside of the hands as well as the outside and the space beyond that. And seeing if you can allow the mental impression of the shape of the hands to dissolve and actually simply be present with the raw, felt experience and sensations that are there. Areas of tingling, areas of numbness, variations in temperature, sense of pressure and gravity. See if you can just fall back and rest open with the sensations and the patterns that are there. Not leaning in or chasing, not striving or seeking, but like an open net, or an empty sky. A space for the experience. Now connecting to the experience in the feet, letting go of the sense of the hands for the moment. Bringing awareness and attention to the felt experience in the feet as you sit or lie. So once more, bringing a curious and kindly attention and awareness to this experience. Perhaps getting a sense of the balls of the feet, the heels, arches, the instep and the top of the foot. Up to the ankle and extending to the toes. And once more, open to the experience within the foot as well as around it. And open to any awareness of the space beyond that. The space outside the foot that defines the edge. Like an artist playing with color and shadow. Actually open to the raw felt experience and the absence of the same. and allowing that to be the shape of awareness. And if you find yourself distracted, just note the thought and where it was taking you, and perhaps whether it was pleasant or unpleasant, or simply a busy mind. And just gently, firmly begin again. Back to the experience in the feet, from the inside out. And in this space, just checking in with the general felt experience of the moment. Is there any strong prevailing emotional tone to this experience? And there's no right or wrong answer. Simply an inquiry into how you find the moment. And with the experience of the feet still present, opening awareness back to the experience of the hands simultaneously as best you can. So sharing awareness and experience, these two areas of the body, these two anchors for our awareness. The sensations of pressure and temperature and tingling and numbness. How does it feel to hold these experiences? Is there a sense of struggle, striving and clinging to do this? Or is this relaxed and open? And in this space, bring the breath into focus also. And just notice the rhythm of the breath, rapid or slow, deep or shallow. Without judgment, without looking to change it or make it any way in particular. Beginner's mind, being with hands, feet, and breath. And allowing yourself to tune into the raw felt experience of the breath itself, perhaps at the tip of the nose, or perhaps the belly, or anywhere else in the body that feels appropriate. Gently bathing in this experience, whether it's easy or frustrating, or calm or energetic. Or whether you're unsettled and distracted. Practice isn't about being calm or being any way in particular at all. It's being present with what is, being present with how this moment is for you. As best we can, accepting the moment and the way it is with equanimity. Accepting each moment for what it is, a moment. Now, if you wish to, in this space, I'd like you to start gently slowing the breath a little. Keep it comfortable, keep it calm. Not stressing the breath or the body, but inviting a slowing, a softening of the breath. And perhaps pausing at the bottom of the out breath for a few seconds, or as long as is comfortable. And seeing if you can keep sharing the awareness with the hands and the feet and the breath as you do this. Keeping these three anchor points for awareness clear. And checking in with any tone of the experience of the breath as it slows. Any tone of experience in the space between the breaths. Is there a stillness to the thoughts in this space? Or do they fill the void? Just curious, kind attention to whatever's true for you. Being with, abiding with, just as best you can. And if the experience is pleasant, then allowing yourself to savor the experience. Move closely to the sensations. Exploring the tiniest, subtlest shifts and change in the experience of hands, of feet, of breath. And checking in if there's anything missing from this experience in this moment. Anything this moment really needs. Or might this moment simply be enough and perfect, however it is? And as we move towards the last part of the structured practice today, I'd like to invite you Just keep mindful about the experience for the rest of the day, however you find it, so that your practice doesn't end here, but it's a stepping stone to the practice in your life. And so, perhaps to support that transition, just give up all efforts to focus your awareness now. And just spend a minute aware of anything that is to be aware of: sounds, emotions, thoughts, physical sensations and the breath, taste and smell. Not making any effort other than to notice. And being curious about the felt experience of the same. And some final points as you transition to the rest of your day that you may wish to take with you, if it feels right. And perhaps just know that in this moment, you are safe. And in this moment, you are enough. And in this moment, you are loved. Thank you.